You know what, I'll admit it, I was skeptical and a little bit against the Jimmy Butler trade. I mean, with Golden State giving up quite a bit to get him, and we are talking about a 35-year-old Jimmy Butler here, and then paying him a pretty big contract thereafter, a 2-year, $120 million contract extension, and again, that's quite a bit of money for a 35-year-old, but up until this point, it's worked out well for them, and during their past 8 games now, and that's including with Jimmy Butler, they are now 7-1 and have beaten teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Houston Rockets, and Dallas Mavericks. And not to mention currently riding a 5-game win streak, having a top 5 offense in that time frame and a top 10 defense, all around looking much more well-rounded and a much more complete team with Jimmy Butler, and it's really not that shocking when you think about the fit a little bit more. A pass-first but multi-talented two-way player like Jimmy Butler is something that's always fit really well with Golden State, and especially with Steph Curry and Draymond Green on the court. And after going through and watching Butler with their team, and especially within their offense, I've kind of gotten vibes of a 2014 to 2019 Andre Iguodala with their team. You know, not a one-for-one similarity, but there are a few things you can draw a comparison to with them, namely being the big wing, the pass-first wing, and kind of filling that role for their team, whether it be on offense or defense, but especially offensively again. Obviously can score and will not hesitate to score, averaging 16.4 points a game with their team, but mainly being more about the playmaking and the ball movement with their team. Now playing within more of a motion offense, less of an isolation offense, and him not being the number 1 option on offense, Butler's transitioned into more of a playmaking role for their team, and primarily out of the high post or simply getting the ball in the middle, then passing it to either Curry or a backdoor cutter on the court. And well, between the two of Curry and Butler, they've been able to attract and draw a lot of attention on offense. I mean, Curry's obviously a gigantic offensive threat, but now pair Jimmy Butler with him, and they have another threat to go with him, and a guy that defenses simply can't leave alone on the court, especially with the ball in his hands. And take this play for example. Here we have Curry at the top of the key and a double team comes at him. Between the two of Chris Livingston and Kyle Kuzma, they're trying to cut off a pathway for him and obviously not let him shoot. But then we have Jimmy Butler coming to get the ball at the free throw line, Curry bouncing him the ball, and the defense waiting for Curry to make a move, paying way too much attention to him and Jimmy Butler, directly freeing up a lane for Draymond Green to backdoor cut behind them. And with Kuzma being too late to recover here, that put Bobby Portis in a pretty much impossible situation. Either leave Jimmy Butler open for a wide open 15-footer, or take on Draymond Green and cut off the backdoor cut, but not really something he could do here. With all the attention again that Curry drew, leading to Kuzma draw a soft double team, kind of a soft blitz, but also trying to recover to not leave Bobby Portis on an island. That's something that very few defenses can cover and not give up at least one open shot on the play. And like I said, that attention has directly benefited teammates around them. For a guy like Brandon Podziemski, for example, averaging 14.4 points per game since Jimmy Butler's been on the court for them. Or then a guy like Moses Moody, averaging nearly 13 points per game on 45% shooting from the field and albeit 34% from 3, a bunch more opportunity on the court and a bunch more lanes on the court as well. Or then a guy like Buddy Hield, coming back to life since the Jimmy Butler trade, shooting 39% from beyond the arc on about 7 attempts per game. Or then a guy like Quinton Post, getting endless 3-point shots and wide open ones at that, and taking advantage of them too, shooting 45% from 3 in their past 8 games with Jimmy Butler on their team. And no matter what way you look at it, it's been a really good fit for their team so far. Again, kind of directly relating it to the Andre Iguodala fit for them. You know, maybe not being the best 3-point shooter, and that's what people immediately thought with Jimmy Butler. How do you pair a guy that doesn't really take threes or make them that often in a Golden State-led offense, especially with Draymond Green in the court with him? And well, it's really not been that difficult. With a talented guy like Jimmy Butler and one that's not simply a scoring threat or a passing threat, there's a lot they can do with him, and again, kind of relating it directly to a fit like Andre Iguodala, the pass-first mentality, but also the ability to score and do multiple things on offense and defense at that. Jimmy Butler's been a great fit for them and definitely has Golden State looking a lot more dangerous in the West as they look to make a playoff push. And with that being said, what do you guys think? What have been your early takeaways of the Jimmy Butler fit with Golden State? And what do you think their ceiling might be? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.